One time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your...
What's going on, traders? Welcome back to the FX220 YouTube channel. This is Oussama, expert Forex trader slash mentor slash handsome slash it's good to be back. I hope you all are doing very well. I'm back at you again with a new trade and a new video and analysis about this trade. I will be explaining to you exactly why I took this trade on pound, NZD, and the reasons behind it as always. From the start of the trading day, I wasn't prepared to trade to go short on pound. I didn't have any bias or anything before that. This is a question that I get a lot from everyone who follows me. They tell me, okay, when you start your day, do you have like some specific pairs to trade and a specific bias to follow? And my answer is always no. I don't have any specific bias when I start the trading day or week whatsoever. So they tell me, okay, are you planning to trade some specific pairs this day? Like, what do you think of the pound? What do you think of the euro? I would be like, no, I don't have any specific bias. I will only wait for the market to present me the setups, and then I will analyze them and see if they meet our criteria and see if they are valid setups that will probably be winning setups, and then I will be taking them. That's exactly how unbiased you want to guys be. This takes a lot of emotions from this trading game. You don't have to have your focus on a specific pair, and you don't want a specific pair to behave exactly as you wish, or you want to force your bias on the market. That's not how you go with it. You know, this is the market. We cannot control it. We cannot do anything with it. So we just wait for it to present us the setups. We determine the trend and we trade in line with it. We try to benefit from these setups. So start of the day, I wasn't even watching this pair. I was kind of wanted to go like long on pound JPY. Let me check this out. I was checking the pound JPY at this time, and I've seen this. It looks like a big W formation or a triple bottom formation at here. So I was kind of saying, okay, maybe I'm checking this opportunity to go long pound. Notice how, guys, this is how quickly you can change your bias in trading. Do not marry your bias. Do not marry a single direction, okay? Do not be stubborn. You just have to be very flexible. As a trader, flexibility will play a huge role in your success. So after I was planning to go long on pound JPY, I was checking the pound USD as well and seeing that it's hitting a major monthly level, as you can see, guys, here. And in order for the pound JPY to trend up, the pound USD, which is the major currency pair that makes up this cross pair right here. Notice here it's pound JPY, so we want to analyze the two major pairs that make up this cross pair. So we can analyze the pound USD and the USD JPY and other JPY pairs as well. So from the base currency, which is the pound, looking at this, it's against a major monthly key level, so it's probably gonna hit this level and reverse. Okay, when it reverses, you don't want to go long on pound JPY because the pound will be weak, and this is exactly what happened. Look what happened here. So as I started to see that the pound is hitting this level and reversing, I started to go, oh, I should look for the pound AUD, pound NZD for short opportunities. And this is exactly what happened. This setup presented itself. By this time now, I know the trend is a downtrend. You can do this simply by looking at the previous days price action and how it reacted. It was creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. It's clearly a downtrend. You can use your market cycle analysis as well as I'm using right here. So you can use the EMAs that are pointing down. So it's clearly a downtrend. So you're just waiting for the right time to enter. You're waiting for an ideal entry. So we had like a news release at this time, start of New York session. So I was in after the news release, after this bearish engulfing candle. There was another news due to release. So the thing here, I was in a bit of drawdown, but I knew I was expecting this, like a small drawdown, but I cannot predict exactly how much it's going to be. The only reason I entered here is to get a better entry because I do not know what the next news will be. This candle could have been like a candle this big, and now the entry would be here, and now I would be late. Okay, like my entry could be late by 20 pips. You see why? So this is why I entered on this candle right here, to avoid getting like a worse entry. But turns out to be that this entry was better. Some traders took this exact same entry, which is great. I mean, congrats to everybody who took this trade. From my students, my followers, everybody been texting me saying that they took the exact same trade. So the trade was smooth as always. Market went and smashed through the take profit and continued for more. Market went for from entry to like a straight move of 83 to 84 pips, which is perfect. Imagine if you guys enter here, trade your stops and hold it until this next weekly level. Do the math on how much money you can make from a single move in like a couple of hours from here to here. This is why I tell you guys, even if you want to swing trade, you can use this method as well because it gives you the best entries on the 15-minute charts that can be trailed and that can be risk-free. If you want to swing trade, it's not necessary that you jump on a 4-hour chart or the daily chart, because you'll be handling big drawdowns. If you enter on a daily candle, the next day candle will have a drawdown of 60-50 pips. You don't want to be in that. If you want to swing trade, you can jump on the 15-minute time frame and pick out like the best accurate entries right here. You guys know that I like to be in and out. That's why my take profit was small. So I like to be in and out quickly. That's my style. But for the traders that like to hold for more and make more money as well, you can hold for more. So if you imagine you do this a couple times a week, 80 pips, you go on, you do the same thing on pound AUD. I haven't traded, took the same entry on pound AUD simply because I did not analyze it. I wasn't focused on it, but you guys could do, it's absolutely fine if you enter 2 trades here. So this went also for another 50 pips, and it would be an amazing day for everybody. It's like the dream day of all traders. So to summarize everything for you guys, what I did to get this trade, this successful trade, all I did was determine the trend direction. I knew it was a downtrend, and I've noticed this setup. I've known that it's like, for me, I saw it as an M formation. You can see it in a different kind of ways because it looks like a small head and shoulders, also a triple top, and with this leg right here, it created another top. But from the get, I saw it like a small M formation. That's how. So waited for my valid pattern. This is a pattern that we trade. Most of our followers know that. If you're new to the channel, you can watch some of my old videos. I explained a lot about these patterns. So this is a pattern formation that we trade. So I went through our criteria. We have a specific criteria that's going to ensure for us the trade is going to be a valid winning trade. So it involves a lot of things, which is checking out the key levels. We make sure that we don't have a key level close to our entry, so market can hit it and reverse. We make sure it's far away and it's giving us room to take our take profit. You can play with it right here. Also, we make sure we check out the news, we check out the correlation as well. So we had a pound that was strong, then hit a level and reverse, which makes it weak. So we have a weak pound. We checked out the NZUSD. NZUSD was trending up around this time, so it was stronger than the pound. Notice how the pound was reversing at that time, but NZD kept showing up some higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So a strong currency versus a weak currency equals perfect trade. This is how you say. You know what I mean? If the pound was not weak and kept trending up, and NZD kept trending up as well, this trade right here would have been a losing trade because market would just go sideways, would go like this. But the reason why the pound fell hard, because the pound was weak and the NZD was trending up. This is what you want, guys. You always want, for a successful trade, you want a strong pair against a weak pair. This is how you get your easy, simple trades. And this is how I do it, guys. I've been doing this for many years now. I mean, my followers know that, the students also are aware of these setups and they're taking advantage of them. So I highly recommend you guys to study this and take advantage of it and start trading it from next week. Backtest it on your charts and apply it and make some money for this summer. So that's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe. And if you have any questions, make sure you post them in the comments and I'll be answering every single question for you guys. Peace out. This is FX220.